Go in. Evens for Ambitious Dragon, and we're ready for the Hong Kong Cup of 2011. Ambitious Dragon wasn't great out. In fact, he's going to settle last, and Pure Champion flew out. Mosse takes him straight to the front. From Bywood, Cirrus Dezeg. California Memory's handy on the fence. Chadwick's going to use the draw. Zazou goes forward out deep. Durban Thunder beaten for speed. Ransom Note gets back as well from Ambitious Dragon, Jacoby, and Irian has switched off at the rear of the field. Pure Champion, Mosse really puts the brakes on at the mile. He leads by 3/4 to Zazou. California Memory's going to box seat today. Third on the inside of Bywood. Ransom Note, 3 back the fence. Cirrus Dezeg between runners. Durban Thunder is outside. Then Ambitious Dragon, Jacoby, and Irian's last. They work to the back. Well, Mosse is walking here on Pure Champion. So Chadwick pulled the right rein going forward on California Memory. Zazou parks up in second. California Memory third. Bywood fourth. Then Ransom Note, Durban Thunder 3 wide around Cirrus Dezeg. Then Jacoby, Ambitious Dragon second last, and Irian is 2 lengths behind him as they run past the 1,000 metres. Boy, Mosse is getting it very easy in the lead here on Pure Champion. Zazou's not pressing the issue on the outside. California Memory with the dream run behind them. Then Bywood from Ransom Note. Wider out Durban Thunder around Cirrus Dezeg. Then Jacoby from Ambitious Dragon. White will just save him for one last sprint when they turn for home. And 2 lengths to Irian as they race past the 600 metres in the Hong Kong Cup. It's Pure Champion has had a very soft lead from Zazou. California Memory stalking the leaders. Chadwick's coming off the fence as they turn from Bywood, although he hasn't got out as yet. Now Ambitious Dragon cuts loose at the 350. Boy, he's got a paralysing turn of foot. Ambitious Dragon, he's going after Zazou. Bywood between them. California Memory's leaving, and Irian down the outside. Ambitious Dragon hits the front. He hasn't kicked away. California Memory gets his second wind. Irian the outside, but California Memory got going the last 100, and California Memory wins it for Chadwick. He beats Irian. Then Zazou. Ambitious Dragon couldn't see it out. Next in Cirrus Dezeg from Pure Champion, Bywood. Further back to Ransom Note, Jacoby, and Durban Thunder was last. Well, he hit a flat spot for a moment, California Memory, when the run didn't open up initially, but boy, didn't he kick away over the last little bit. Irian with a booming run wide out. Zazou wouldn't sit down. Boy, Ambitious Dragon went to them quickly, but he just couldn't see it out. And California Memory for Hong Kong. And there's the very proud parents of the winning jockey, Matt Chadwick. Tony Cruz very confident going into the race. And the big key was Chadwick putting him on the speed today. It was a slow run race, and Pure Champion, the stablemate, was the leader of the race. It was touch and go whether he would get the run turning for home, but eventually it...
Up there as a world-class jockey. Let's watch it again. Gate 1. Now, California Memory sprung out of the gates very, very well. Pure Champion went forward and set up a very, very sluggish tempo. And California Memory, as Clint said in the after-race comments, you possibly could have been a little bit concerned having seen the horse this close, but the pace was that slow that he got there on his own, so it was almost like he was sitting back in the field. But with the slow pace and the good gait, he was able to be handier in the run. As they work to the back, they've gone very, very slow for this class of horse, and Pure Champion takes up the running. California Memory switched off in second. Zazou is up outside of the leader, and Bywood set it in a lovely spot for Maxime Guillaume 1 by 1. Ambitious Dragon back in the field, covering a little bit of ground, as you can see as they work. He's got Durban Thunder in front of him, Cirrus Dezeg inside of him, and Irian, who eventually gets into second position, has run a Herculean race again this season, coming from last to get up to second. Still, they're at the halfway point. There's no pace to report. It's Mosse doing his thing out in front on Pure Champion. Matthew Chadwick at this stage would be thinking to himself, very, very shortly, you could just see there he took a little bit of a peep. He's thinking, I've got to get off the rail here. I don't want to be stuck here when we sprint because there's not a lot of room to go. In the meantime, Zazou travels strongly outside the leader. Now the tempo quickens and they start to string out a little bit. Ambitious Dragon still 2 to 3 wide, but he's in a position where he's been before, and he's struck with a vengeance, and he comes with his run again today. but due to the lack of speed, it was just a sit sprint, and it was difficult for him to make up those lengths that he's spotting California Memory in particular. Sun had its call in the race as well as they swing in. Now Matthew Chadwick just there, nowhere to go. He has to sit, wait. Meantime, Douglas goes on Ambitious Dragon. Byword goes as well. So does Zazou. Now the gap appears as Pure Champion drops off. This is his greatest attribute, California Memory. A world-class middle distance galloper. He can produce 21.5, 21.6. He's had to do that today to win the Cup, and that's what he did.